and her boyfriend Jason are in some pretty hot water today with politicians in the London neighborhood where Brit shot her latest music video. Now, in this video, Britney's holding a gun. Her boyfriend Jason Trawick in the background. He's got a duffel bag. It's a real Bonnie and Clyde type of scene. Well, the local politicians are furious. They're saying that Britney's gun-toting act promotes violence so soon after the riots in London. But did Britney really do anything wrong? With me now from Hollywood, it is the host of, make no mistake about it, the highest-rated talk show in all of the UK, Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy, it's great to have you here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, AJ. How weird's this? I actually film in New York, 3 blocks from you, and yet I'm 3,000 miles away in LA, and you invite me on your show.
It's insanity. Ridiculous. But I'm happy you're there in Hollywood because you're coming to Hollywood. Congrats on your show going to KTTV there. I'm actually very excited to get your take on what's happening with Britney, particularly because it happened across the pond, closer to where you're actually from. She was shooting her video for her upcoming single, Criminal. Yeah. She's obviously playing a role here, holding a gun. Sure. And I do get the sensitivity, but I do think that people need to relax. It's a music video. It is certainly not the first to show violence. So, Jeremy, what's your take? Why do you think Britney's got people so riled up?
I think you're dead right. I mean, where do you draw the line? Are you telling me that every child that's ever seen a Cowboy and Indians film is actually going to go out and do something wrong? I think it's ridiculous. The thing is, there have been riots in the UK recently. I think, you know, the world would know that. There is disaffected youth, there's disillusionment, there are problems, right? But to blame it on a music video, I mean, you can look at films and DVDs and all sorts of things. I think it's ridiculous. Ian Rathbone, the guy, I think, in Hackney in East London, comes out on a programme in England and says, Britney Spears is inciting gun violence. No, she's not. She's making a DVD for a song. It was, as you said, a Bonnie and Clyde thing. I'll give you an example. It's quite interesting. A couple of years ago, when the Jeremy Kyle show, the talk show, sort of really climbed in the ratings and became in the front of everybody's minds, a particular politician, a guy called Chris Grayling, was talking about the problems of the British teenagers and youths, and he said, it's the Jeremy Kyle generation. I remember meeting this guy afterwards and saying, did you say that because you knew by using my show's name you get publicity? And he sort of went, yeah, to be honest. So you wonder if Rathbone and the people, Jeremy, up and down go, we'll use Britney Spears, we'll use her as an excuse and we'll complain. Maybe that's the reason, but it's not her fault at all. There are issues, they need to be dealt with.
Now, this Rathbone guy, though, in addition to saying it just sort of sets a bad example, is saying she broke the law. You know, if she broke the law, that is one thing.
It was a toy gun!
Well, yeah, but this is just what he's saying. Now, of course, Britney's people are saying that the video is a fantasy story. It just features Jason, and it literally plays out the lyrics of a song written 3 years before the riots ever happened. So, Jeremy, Britney is not apologizing here. Do you think she does owe anyone an apology, especially if she did break the law?
I personally don't. I think the word fantasy, I think the word story, I think the word video, the word song, this is not somebody running the streets with a gun. If there are issues in any country in the world, then politicians have to deal with them. Making a music video with a toy gun, is that inciting? No. I mean, there are controls for all sorts of videos. Everybody knows there are problems in the UK across the world, right? Deal with those, politicians. Don't use other people as excuses.